Hi guys, this is Tola helping you expand your consciousness. Happy New Week. It's another Monday. How are you doing? I feel the joy. I feel the peace. I feel the propelling of your soul. I'm happy to hear that always in my comment. I'm happy to see that also. So, the topic for today is waiting period. We've been talking about spiritual things for a while, and if for any reason you're seeing me for the first time, if I flashed through your phone, there's a reason for that. It means there's something your soul needs to understand today. It means you need to awaken to something. See, when you understand that nothing in life happens randomly, when you understand that life is spiritual, you understand that life is mental, you will start to say something different. You would never ask why anymore. Instead, you ask your creator, what do you want me to learn in this period? Waiting periods seem like a dark period in our life when everything comes to a halt, when it feels like nothing makes logical sense. Waiting period can also be referred as to dark night of the soul. It's described as when you are in a dark place. You don't see a way forward, you don't see a way backward. It feels like you're just stuck. Has that happened to you and you don't know how to unstuck yourself? Let me give you some things you would notice when your life comes to a halt and you don't know what to do anymore. One, it feels like your career or your job suffers. You don't know what you're doing. Your boss picks at you, you start making mistakes at work. Two, you may have a relationship that is going through a turmoil, like it feels fuzzy. Even divorce could happen. You may be looking for a child. You are in a waiting period. You've married, but you still don't have a child. You've been married for 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7, 8, even 10. There's still no child. Your children might be stubborn and not listening to you, doing things that will send them to a place that may not make them happy or you happy. It could be a number of things. You're broke all the time. No matter what you do, you still can't put your finances together. Or you may even have the money, but you still don't have the peace you desire. It could be a number of things. So going forward from today, I want you to know that you are capable of changing your reality every new day. So if you are in this period of darkness, you're going through something that doesn't make any logical sense. You feel like you're stuck, you don't know the way forward. I want you to say right now, what a gift. I want you to say to yourself, God, creator, universe, whatever you believe in, what are you trying to show me? Because one thing is certain, we all came to this world with a soul correction. What do you need to correct? And again, nothing really started from you. It could have been from your grandparents, your parents, and coming down to you. Because everything that has happened to your grandparents or your parents, the fragment is usually transferred to you or another person, another sibling in your family. So if you're watching me right now, do you happen to be the matriarch of your family? Do you happen to be the one that is about to break the yoke in your family? Accept the shift. Instead of asking why, ask how. How do you ask how? Simply set an intention. Creator, I am willing to learn. And when you sincerely say that, the teacher appears. I always like to use my life as an example because apart from what psychology teaches us, what spirituality teaches us, I would like to always relate my story to see how that can help you. And I come from a compassionate place. Always, you have to understand that. When I came to a halt in my life, I didn't know what to do. But one thing is that you have to realize and know what you're asking for. Because sometimes the result is not what you want at the moment. But if you surrender to the free flow of life, it is always for the elevation of your soul. So when I came to a halt in my life, I remember that I prayed for a whole year between 12 a.m. and 1 a.m., at least 6 days a week. And when the answer came, it felt like God forgot me. But for the first time in my life, I felt like if everything is stopping at the same time, not 1 month apart, not 2 weeks apart, but in the same week, my job, my relationship, my side hustle, my career, everything that made me happy. The only one thing it scared me off, or two things, my health and my children's health. I was okay, my children was okay, but every other thing crashed. I knew it must be something for good. I knew it would be from God. I knew even if somebody cast a spell on me, God allowed it. So for the first time, I did not freak out. I remember my ex at the time, we were both at work and I rushed out crying. I needed hair because it felt like I was gonna die. And when I was crying, he was saying, what's going on? I said, I think something happened. I think something spiritual happened, but I cannot figure it out. And he could not figure it out too. So for the first time, I wrote on my status on WhatsApp, I said, God, what you are willing to show me, I am ready to learn. You see that bump I dropped? That was the beginning of my healing journey. That day, something shifted within me. I stopped crying and I started listening, because what it truly did was make me now hear his voice vividly. Like, you're not making this up, Tola. It is happening. It is happening. And here comes a guy that has always begged me to be in my life, telling me I'm done. A job that loved me more than life said, I'm done. My side also flopped. And you know one thing about patterns too? Like, if you don't listen and close the cycle, the people you love, the things you love will show you pepe. And that was what happened. For a while, God told me to stop cooking. I need you to focus on something else. I did not listen. That crashed. You know, it didn't make any logical sense, what I went through. But I decided to trust, knowing that whatever the outcome has to be for the elevation of my soul, has to be something leading me to my true Dharma, has to be something that has to favor me, favor the world and everybody in my energy. So I accepted that shift with joy. And that was a beautiful thing I did for myself. When you are in the waiting, know that God wants you to correct a lot of things. One of the things I lacked at the time was never confidence. One of the things I lacked was self-love. I did not truly love myself. I did not truly understood who I was at 41. It felt like I was sleepwalking through life. I did not understand the epiphany of what is right in front of me. Maybe that's what you need to know. Maybe you need to love yourself fully. Maybe you're chasing things that don't like you, that don't want you. And that is simply because there's something better in front of you. You're crying over a spilled cup, and here comes 3 other cups right in front of you. You want to marry, but then you are not acting right, or is not acting right. There is so much more to life than clinging on things that don't serve your highest good. So in this waiting period, if you're going through a dark time, focus on God. Focus on becoming more like the light, more like the Creator. Because everything you sincerely want, the energy is all around you already. The Creator is waiting for you to expand your vessel. The Creator is waiting for you to release all limiting belief. The Creator is waiting for you to drop all unnecessary label. They are my soulmates. They are my twin flame. They are my savior. They've done this to me. They've done that to me. This job means this to me. This job pays me more money. What if he wants to give you more? If you have asked him, oh Lord, I wish to become a millionaire, he already heard you. He will stop you from that crumb somehow so he can elevate you to making that millions you asked for. So sometimes you have to be careful for the things you ask for. And if you truly would desire that thing already desires you. But are you willing to pay the price? Are you willing to wait on God? Are you willing to do the correction that needs to be done? You want more money, but you don't know how to save. You don't know how to manage little. You don't know how to share. Those things keep running away from you. Trust when it doesn't make logical sense. Surrender and know that what you want is waiting. Elevate your soul. A waiting period is the time you have to be happy. Even when you are a millionaire, even if everything is going well for you, if there's any hiccup, just know that God is about to take you to the next level of greatness. Instead of you asking why, say, What a gift. When you know that everything that is happening to you is not happening to you, it's happening for you, you become a new being. Everything you want to manifest comes to you. You can collapse 20 years to become a day, an hour. That is how God works. Oh my God. I used to think, oh my God, who will love me when I'm 42? Who will love me when I'm 43? Who will love me when I'm 44? There's plenty to go around. My spouse is looking at me right now, happy, saying, oh my God, I'm happy. She's doing great. I don't even know the person, but I know what I wants me because I'm aligning. I'm expanding my vessel. This girl is getting clean, sanctified, doing what the Creator wants every day instead of chasing a human being that is created by God like you, instead of you running after things that don't elevate your greatness, trying to wear designer by force, trying to drive the latest Tesla by force. Always make sure that whatever you're doing is to serve the benefit of others in your highest good. Serving means being good to other people, not you crushing people because you want to get up there. Do you understand what I mean? Your waiting period is the time to be grateful. Your waiting period is the time to ground. Your waiting period is actually not the time to pray more. Your waiting period is the time to discover who you are. Meditate. Be in solitude. Never be afraid to be alone. Don't be on the phone talking to unnecessary friends. It's time to connect with the Creator. Now, prayer is amazing and wonderful, but sometimes I've discovered that people are boxed in religion. Instead of them being logical, facing what is right in front of them through a lens of spirituality, they keep praying and then the next minute they do the wrong thing. I'd rather you not pray, but do the right thing. But ultimately, prayer is the master key. But I want you to understand that when you're praying, you have to align with the spirits, with the energy that comes with that prayers to be answered. And sometimes your answered prayer looks so shady, but know that the God you serve is doing something for your highest good. Move forward in trust. Move forward in certainty. Move forward knowing that you are aligning your path is the best thing you could ever do for yourself. Loving yourself fully opens you to somebody that will equally love you. There's nothing like I'm waiting for my other half. There's a complete you and there's another complete person that is waiting to join you, to be with you and love you forever. Stop chasing something that is already gone. Change that pattern of runner chaser, avoidant, unorganized, all these anxious attachment styles. Leave it alone. Stop chasing. Call your spirit back into your soul. And before I end this, I would love to do this short meditation with you, just because my spirit feels like somebody is heavy. Recognize that you are a manifestor. Recognize that you are a magician in your own way. Recognize that you are able to attract greatness to you by setting an intention. And so right now, I set an intention for you that everything that seems shady in your life, that seems dark in your life right now, start to receive the light. Knowing that you are capable of being who you are truly meant to be. And today I release unto you the spirit to transform, to transcend, to ascend into your next level of greatness. Knowing that this version of you is dying right now. Let go of it and bring in the new you. The world is waiting. I release that energy of transformation onto you right now. I claim you experience peace that surpasses human understanding right now. It is done. It is done. You can always come back to this meditation and know that whatever you want can be received in the place of setting your intention and knowing you are capable of living the life you truly desire. Again, this is Tola, helping you expand your consciousness. Thank you. I love you. See you next week.
Trying